Welcome to our HIIT Mix. HIIT Mix is a combination of strength, cardio, and core. We're going to do that today in circuits of what I call double peak pyramids. We'll have a 45-second combination strength move that will include upper and body and lower body movement. We'll have a core exercise for 30 seconds, and then we'll have a high-intensity cardio movement for 15 seconds. And then we'll come back to the 30-second move, 45, and go back up, okay? So we start at the bottom with the greatest amount of time, and we bring it up to the lowest amount of time, and work our way back to the highest amount of time, changing those exercises. Each circuit, we will change the exercises that we're doing. Make sure you have sets of dumbbells, a mat if you're able to come to the floor. I'll give you options standing if you can't come to the ground. There's a lot of work to do. When we're in those circuits, we're in it, get through it, and then have a break after that. While I preview the next moves, don't do it while I preview, okay? All right, with that said, let's get started with our warm-up. Stand up nice and tall, get those shoulders down, track back, and engage that center. You want good posture out. Last 8. 4, 3, 2, take it wide, wide march. Last 8. 4, 3, 2, march it in, narrow. 4, 3, 2, take it wide for 8. 4, 3, 2, march it in, narrow. 4, 3, 2, and take it wide for 4, 3, 2, and march it in. 4, and take it wide, 4, and squat it. Bend the knees and bend the elbows, sit it down, press it up. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Now down to up for 2, slow. Down for 2 and up, 3 more times. Down for 2 and up, 2 more times. Down for 2 and up, 1 more time. Down for 2, pick up your pace for 8, 7, 6, 4 more, and we step it back, right and left, and reach it over that head. 2 more, step back and reach, step and reach. If you can, drop to a lunge, down and up as you reach. 8 more times, you got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, wide stance, hands behind, down into a squat. Interlock the fingers if you can, loosely behind the ears if that's too much. Either way, open the chest, squeeze, and retract the back. 8 more times. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, last one, wide march, 4, 8. 4, 3, 2, march it in, narrow. 4, 3, 2, take it wide, 4, and march it in, 4, take it wide, 4, and march it in, 4, take it wide and hold, hands on those thighs, hinge forward, flat back, roll it up halfway, stretch that spine, take that flat back down, roll it all the way up, allow that head to come up last, and roll the shoulders back and down. All right, so for our first set of exercises, we're gonna grab our weights. Remember, watch me. RDL, squat variation into a curl, rotate down, rotate up. We get rid of one weight, we're working halos in one direction. We get rid of the weight, we go for our jump squats, regular squats, or into the toes, okay? So we're gonna take one weight in each hand, we're gonna bring them to the front. We come down the legs with the weights, up to the side, rotate up into those curls. Down the front of the legs, up, rotate into the curls. Now you've got 45 seconds On the clock, 45 seconds. Down into those RDLs, up into those rotating curls. We're gonna have 3 sets of that 45-second move in those circuits. Down the legs, up, rotate and curl. Down the legs, up, rotate and curl. So remember, 45 seconds, you gotta pace yourself. It's longer than those 30 that we're used to. Down, up. As we go through the circuits, those exercises are gonna get a little bit harder, a little bit more complicated as we go through that. All right, we're gonna take one weight, bring it down. The other one we're gonna hold in front of our chest, nice wide stance. We're gonna circle right to left behind the head. Make as big of a circle as you can. Get that shoulder mobility and that core engagement. This is a 30-second exercise. We're gonna do it 4 times. We're gonna change the direction of the circles every set. Up and around, up and around. One more time, get rid of that weight. Get your feet hip to shoulder width apart. Have a seat, pop up to the toes, or completely up and off of that floor. Yeah. 15 seconds only. You're gonna have just 2 sets of these. All right, grabbing 1 dumbbell only. We're gonna go for that halo, 30 seconds in the opposing direction. Left to right behind the head. Up and around. Up and around. Good, big circles, left to right. Up and around behind that head. All right, grab that other dumbbell. You've got 10 seconds of transition time, so you don't have to rush. Some exercises will require more transition than others. Down the front of the legs, rotate and curl. 45-second set. Second set of your 3. Rotate, curl, down the front of those legs. Rotate, curl, down the front of those legs. All right, drop 1. Hold on to 1. We're going right to left behind that head. Set number 3 of our 4. Right to left behind. Right to left behind. Engage that core and move those shoulders up and around. Make as big circles as you can. Up and around, getting as close to the base of the neck as possible. Up and around, up and around. Lose that weight. Jump squats, your last and final set of 2. You can start right away, you can take your time. 15 seconds, starting now, go. Regular squats, push to the toes, or give me those full out jump squats. It's 15 seconds only. Come on, keep going, 5 more seconds. And then our final set of halos. One weight only. Weight in front of the chest, left to right behind that head. Last and final set. And then we finish where we started with that combination move and 45 seconds. And you should be feeling that heart rate and that intensity, body temperature going up. Every circuit is going to start at a higher intensity level of your body. And you're going to work it up from there. In between is your time to recover while I preview. So make sure you get that recovery time. Jump in when I start the circuit, not when I'm previewing. Grab that last and final weight. Both weights in that hand. Down up for that final set. RDLs into that rotating curl. Last set. And then we head into our grounded work. If you can come to the floor, I'll give you your option standing. Good, you guys finish it up. You still have 20 seconds left on that clock. Breathe through it. Come down the front of the legs. Rotate, curl up. One circuit almost done. 10 more seconds here, and we restart. All new exercises. All right, watch me. On the floor, we're going for kneeling squats into shoulder press neutral position. We get rid of one. We take one foot in front. Diagonal touchdown in a half kneeling position. We bring it down. We drive the knees in for those mountain climbers. Now if you're standing, this will look different. Your squat press, your diagonal touchdown right here, and then drive the knees up or arching knees. Very similar, just doing it standing. So standing or kneeling, get those weights in place. Bottom down, up and press. Go. Squat it and press it. You get that bottom as close to the heels of your feet without touching if you're on the floor. Standing, it's just that regular squat press. Down, up, push. Sit down, up, and push. Remember, it's 45 seconds. So pace yourself for that 45. Don't stop. We're still in it. Last 10 seconds. Breathe through it. And then you'll drop one dumbbell in 5 more seconds. All right, one dumbbell down. If you're standing, diagonal touchdown right to left. If you're half kneeling, right to left, diagonal touchdown. Get that left foot in front. Come down the back of that right leg, right by that knee, and rotate up. Good. Now remember, this is 30 seconds, and you'll have 4 sets on that ground, switching the leg, switching the direction in both positions of that diagonal touchdown. All right, weight down. Mountain climbers, if you're on the floor, driving those knees in. Right here, front again, 15 seconds. Right here if you're up. 15 seconds only on that clock. Slow knees, okay? Faster knees right here. All right, one dumbbell. Opposing direction. We come down left, up with the right. Get that right foot in front, down to the left leg, and up. Down to that left leg, and up. Reach down, reach up, diagonally. Down to one side of the body, up towards the other, pushing to that ceiling. Grab that other weight. We're back at that base in that 45-second exercise. Right here, if you're on that floor kneeling position, we sit back, we press up. Standing position, we sit down, we press up. The weight stay right in front of the shoulders, wherever you are. It's basically the same move. One we do kneeling, one we do standing. Remember, you can make this easier by going lighter or changing your range of motion or pace. to a 3 on that 45-second combo move. One weight down. We're back right to left. Right here if you're standing. On the floor. Right here. Right to left. That right leg is back. Because you want to go down right and then up left. Down right and up left. I know I look like opposite because I'm doing opposite. So that I can look like you guys here, okay? On the floor, it might be a little different. Just make sure your right foot is back. All right, weight is down. Mountain climbers, slow or fast. Again, 15 seconds. Up here, drive the knees up, slow or fast. Marching knees or running knees. Underneath that body, in that plank position, slow or fast. But remember, you have only 15 seconds on the clock, only 2 sets, and this is your final set. 1 dumbbell. Left to right. Down left, up right. Down left, up right. Left leg is back on the floor. Final set, 30 seconds. Breathe through it, you're almost there. We're gonna finish with that final set. Combination work. Squat and press. 45 seconds to finish it out. Grab that other dumbbell, kneeling or standing. Let's get that final 45 second set in. Down, push away. Down, push. Good, you got it. Standing, squat it, press it. Hang in there. Coming on your last 20 seconds. And then everybody's back on their feet for their next circuit. So those of you on the ground, start to transition back up. Get your water. You're watching me. You're not doing. 10 seconds. All right, everybody up, take a break and watch me while you do. Big runner lunge, double row, back up and you switch. You gotta alternate so you even it out. We get rid of one, we hold our feet together for a full body chop. Right here, we let those weights go down with none. And we're going for those skaters, 15 seconds only, remember. So go for those big skaters, those big leaps if you can. All right, weights and hand feet together. I'm gonna start it with you and then start the clock. Step low and long, double pull. You gotta hinge forward and lengthen that leg back. Give me that double pull and then switch. 45 seconds on that clock. Go. Again, you got 3 sets of this 45-second combination move. So you can take your time, pace yourself. You have 45 seconds to move through it. Big lengthen leg behind, double pull, and come up. Big step, big pull. Hold, pull, and back up. Make sure you come all the way up to your upright position. And then switch, hold, and pull. Lose one weight only. Feet together. Weight in hand down right. Follow it up left. Straight arms. Soft knees as you come down. Lengthen as you come up. Follow that weight up and follow it down. We'll change direction every set. 4 sets of 30 seconds. Keep those arms long, long arms. Down the side of the leg, travel up. Down the side of the leg, travel up. Feet together. Narrow stance. I'm not wide, I'm narrow. Both weights are down. Step and move, but remember you got 15 seconds. So see if you can push and get those big strides 15 seconds of those skaters, side to side, in your lateral movement. You have only 2 sets. You have only 15 seconds for each. So make them work. One dumbbell only. Feet together in your most narrow stance. Hold on to that one dumbbell down left. Follow it up right. Soft knees on the way down. Step and lengthen on the way up. Follow that weight with your eyes. Pull down and up. Keeping those arms nice and long. And again, those feet together. You want that narrow stance. Grab that other dumbbell, set 2 of 3, 45 seconds. Lengthen that leg back, hinge forward, double row. Hold, pull, all the way up. Other side, hold, double pull, all the way up. Chin up. Big step and hold, double pull, all the way back to your upright position. All right, lose one weight, hold the other. We're back right to left on that full body chop. Feet together in your most narrow stance. Come down right, follow up left. Again, feet together so that they're in the most narrow stance. Soft knees as you come down. Lengthen as you come up and follow that dumbbell down and up. Control that move, don't just swing it. Place it up, hold, stabilize, come down with control, not just momentum or gravity. All right, get that weight down. Skaters, last and second set. Again, try to find the intensity in it because it's only 15 seconds. Push through that lateral movement side to side. Try to get those hops in if you can. Jumping from one leg to the other, catching yourself and moving to the other direction. Breathe through it. Last 5 seconds. Last 3, 2, 1 dumbbell. Most narrow stance, final set. Set number 4. We go left to right. Soft knees on the way down. Extend and lengthen on the way up. Follow that weight. Follow it down. Take a pause at the top and control that movement. No swinging, no using gravity to pull you down without control. Breathe through it, you're almost there. We're gonna be back at the base where we started. Get your other dumbbell. Last and final set. Step and hinge. Big runner's lunge. Low and long. Switch sides. Double pull. Make sure you come all the way up in between each one. Full range of motion all the way back to your upright position. Switch sides. Double pull. All the way back up to your upright position. 30 seconds left on that clock. All new exercises coming up. Round it if you're able to come to the floor. Standing options if not. Preview, we watch, and we recover. You got 15 seconds left. You're not done. Breathe through it. Take your time. Step. Pull. Last 4, 2, and 1. All right, watch me as we head into our bridge chest fly. You'll lower down that bridge in between each one. We take one weight down, we rock and roll side to side, tuck the chin in, heels down if you need. All right, side to side here. So you gotta be able to do that side to side rock and roll. And then we come here, all fours, hop out,
You can bring the knees all the way down or hover them, okay? Which is like the X jump that we're gonna do up. So if you are standing, we're gonna hinge forward. When we're up, we do our scooping press, and then we're gonna lower that weight. One weight we're gonna bring across the body here because you can't do a side-to-side rock and roll, and then you're going for your X jumps. All right, 15 seconds. All right, if you're standing, you're hinging forward, come up, scoop and press. If you're on that floor, give me the bridge into your chest fly. Everybody get set, 45 seconds on that clock. This is your combination move. Hinge forward, up into your scooping press. On the floor, we got that bridge hold, chest fly, and back down. Bridge hold, chest fly, and back down. Wherever you are, you're working glutes and chest. That's the focus. Both of the exercises, whether you are standing or grounded, will cover the glutes and the chest. Pace yourself for 45 seconds. All right, one dumbbell on the floor. We side to side, rock and roll. Trust your lower back on the floor, heels if you need to modify. Right hand, left hand up, and you're doing a straight arm across the body. If you need to pull it in here, that's okay. Here, gonna be harder, yes? All right, on that floor again, side to side rock and roll. The only thing on the floor is the low back or the heels if you're modifying it. You're holding that weight in front of that chest, and you're using your core control to rock your body from one side, not all the way to the side, corner side, just until the back of the arm basically hits that floor. All right, rotate over. Tabletop jacks, plank. Bring your knees down or hover your knees. Standing, X jumps. We get little, we get big. We bend the knees, we extend the legs. So same thing on the floor. They're bent, they extend out. Bent, they extend out. All while holding that upper body strong. All right, one dumbbell. Rock and roll. On the standing position, left hand. So just switch the hand that's on the body, bottom, and bring it across. On the floor, it's the same thing. You'll rock and roll. You don't have to change sides here. You just have to continue to work on that rock and roll side to side. Again, heels down if you need to modify. But you still need to tuck that chin in and keep that head up a little bit. All right? Here is going to be your hardest with those legs extended. And the lower to the ground they are, the harder it's going to be. All right, grab both of those dumbbells. On that floor, we're back to our 45-second move. You want to have that bridge hold into your chest fly. Standing, you got those straight leg deadlifts up into that scooping press. Soft knees on the way down, your lengthening of those glutes and hamstrings. That's what pulls you up, engages, and you go into that scooping press. On the floor, use your glutes and hamstrings to hold up into that bridge, open and close through the chest, and lower back down when the weights are together. Glute, hamstring, and chest focus. Again, whether you're doing it standing or grounded, the same focus, the same muscles are being worked, just in a little bit different way based on where you position yourself, up or down. All right, one dumbbell on the floor, nothing changes. We side to side rock and roll. If you're standing, right hand on the bottom, left on top, come center chest, and then bring it across the body. So you're getting that rotational movement. Here, we're rotating the entire body from one side over to the other. Try to control it. So if you can take a pause, you're getting more control of those abs. Pause on the other side without falling over to it, and really find that control in that rock and roll side to side. And then we're back to our 15-second move, second and final set of those X jumps, or knee tuck to those jack legs right here. We open, we close, we open, we bend and close. Standing, we close and we open, coming down into that bend, and then back up into a full X. On the floor, you're not making an X, you're just doing jack legs into hovered knees. Knee thrust in, jacking out. Good, that's it. One dumbbell, side to side, rock and roll. Left hand on the bottom if you're standing, right on top. Bring it across with those long arms. On that floor, hold that weight close, and give me those side to side rock and rolls. Find control in that core strength, and breathe. Those side to side rock and rolls are not easy, especially when you get to set 4. Bring the heels down if you need. You're just holding that weight close in front of you. You're not doing anything with the weight. Standing, you are. You're moving the weight with your torso by twisting. All right, both weights, final set. Standing, you got that hinge forward. Straight legs, soft knees. Coming up and into that scooping press. On that floor, finish it out with your bridge hold and your chest glide. And then, all new exercises, new circuit, and back on those feet. For those of you on the ground, you're gonna transition up, recover, and watch me. 20 seconds on that clock. You're almost there. Hinge forward, come up, scoop and press, or lift into that bridge on the floor. Chest fly out and in. Coming on your last 5 seconds. Good. All right, recovery. All right, watch me. Thumbs on top, legs out wide, toes turned out. We're doing our plie into our around the world. You can't come all the way up, you're halfway, all right? One weight comes down. We are going to go with a side crunch. Get rid of the weight if the weight is too much. We got jumping jack squats. We either step and squat or we hop into that squat nice and low. Again, only 15 seconds and 2 sets, so you decide. All right, thumbs on top, legs out wide, toes turned out. We come down, weights are together. We come up, weights together at the top. If you can't come all the way up, stop halfway. Plie to around the world. 45-second set. Breathe through it. Almost there. Remember, you have 3 sets of these, so you've got to pace yourself. One weight down, one weight to the right if you're using it. Hand on the hip, side crunch. Bring that elbow together towards the hip, and that leg driving up towards the elbow. Again, weight too much, you don't need the weight, do it without. Weight's going to be a little bit harder, not just for the shoulder, but even for that core engagement. 30 seconds, we change sides each set. All right, weight down, no weights, jumping jack squats. Feet together. We can step into those squats, or we hop into that squat back up. Remember, it's only 15 seconds. We only have 2 sets. This is your intensity plyometric movement. Trying to get it in if we can. Breathe through it. 5 more seconds. We grab that one dumbbell and we head to the other side. Left hand, if you're using the dumbbell. Arm up with that dumbbell in hand. Side crunch, reach. Again, lose the dumbbell if it's too hard to control. Drive that leg up to the elbow and then elbow back down towards that leg. Stretch and lengthen on the way up. Focus on that core. Left side, grab your other dumbbell. Make it light for those around the world. Halfway if it's too much for full. Rotate those legs and toes out. Weights together at the bottom. Weights together at the top. Again, too much there. Stop halfway. This is your set number 2 of 3. Good, keep it right there. Big around the world, thumbs up again. You can get rid of the weight if the weight's too much. Get movement patterns first. Weights come after. If you're sacrificing movement for grabbing weights, get rid of the weights. We never sacrifice movement for resistance. Never. Big no-no. Good, up and around. Nice long and lean arms. Last 3, 2, and get rid of one of those dumbbells. It's back to the right hand with the feet together. Arm up, hand on that hip, and back to that side crunch on that right side. Drive that elbow towards the leg, and the leg towards that elbow. Getting that side crunch on that right side. Again, lose the weight if the weight's too much, and it's pulling you back from getting that lengthened state, so you get that full range of motion. Weight down, no weights. We'll go for those jumping jack squats. Right here, out and in, out and in. Step side to side, or hop it out into that squat and back up. Good. Give me those big movements. Back together. Regular jacks are always fine. Marching in place is always fine if you need that moment to do so. Take that weight in the left hand. Last and final 30-second right here. Get that arm up. Right here, into that side crunch. Good, left side. Focus on that side, side 4. Breathe through it. 15 seconds, and we finish with our final 45 seconds. Okay, you're almost there. Breathe through it, and grab that other weight. We're going to go through those full around the world with that plie. Legs out wide, toes turned out. Right here, down and up. Hang in there, breathe through it. Come on, all the way up and around. I do have another circuit plan. We're gonna work on getting it in. It is 6 minutes, so we might go a couple minutes over for that stretch. Hang in there with me if you can. All right, we got 20 seconds left of this one right here. Breathe through it. As you do that, watch me, and then you're gonna get your rest in a second. We're gonna pull one leg, tricep extension. We're gonna move the other one, tricep extension. Right there, okay? Then we're gonna come in a kneeling position for a triangle reach. If you're not comfortable with the arm up, we can have it in the hand that's down. And then our final is gonna be hop switch into those wide and rear. Right here, stepping is fine. If you're standing, it's gonna look like this. Knee, tricep extension, knee, okay? And then we're gonna go for triangle reaches here, or weight down here, all right? And then hop switch lunges or step lunges. All right, everybody get that weight up over your head. Give me a tricep extension, knee, tricep extension, switch the knee. So if you're on the floor when the arms are straight, you pull right here, bend and extend, right here. So switch while you're straight, bend and extend while it's here on the floor. Okay, hold, bend here. And if you're up, you're pulling the knee when the arms are straight. And you're switching the knee when the arms are straight. We bend and extend, we switch the knee. So on that floor, you've got to have that hip mobility to change that leg out. All right, one weight. We're gonna have it in our right hand, right leg back if you're on the floor. Now you're just in a half kneeling position. I'm sorry, kneeling position. Let's bring it here. Gaze up with that hand, get the legs wide. So if you're standing, you're here, okay? If you're down, you're just on your knees. Same thing, we try to bring the hand to the floor. Smaller move if you're down, but going to really engage the core a little bit more. Too much to have the weight in that hand. Remember, we have the option of right here. Gaze up at that hand. That's up though, whether it has that weight or not. Yes? Right here, okay? All right, now we got those hop switch lunges, step lunges on the floor. We got a runner's lunge, hop and switch, or step, switch. Right here, step, switch, or hop, switch, yes? All right, on the floor, outside the mat, we switch. So there's a moment if you're hopping and switching on the floor that your legs are not touching the ground, your feet are not touching the ground. All right, one dumbbell, left hand if it's up. We are looking at that weight as we bring that hand down towards the floor. Weight in the opposing hand if it's too much, yes? Right here again, gonna take more control from the ground. It's not a big move, but we bring our hand to the floor, touch it if we can, gaze up, and then pull. We have to have way more control on that floor kneeling than standing. And if you're standing, you can go down further if you have that control, yes? All right, back to that double move. Let's go. Breathe. Once again, switch, tricep extension. Switch, tricep extension. So you're only using one weight, but you're moving both arms, right? If you're standing, it's a knee lift, tricep here, knee lift with those extended arms. 45-second move. Arms stay up wherever you are. Tricep extension, I hold it up on the switch. Bend and extend, hold it up on that switch. Yes, we are almost done, guys. I know I'm keeping you a little extra, but we're gonna get this done. Right arm up, whether it has the weight up or down. Gaze at that hand, pull back up center. Gaze at that hand, pull back up center. Same thing if you're here. Gaze at that hand, pull back up center, I look forward. Gaze up at that hand, pull up, I'm centered, okay? And here, same thing. Gaze up, lift. Gaze up, lift. All right, 15 seconds in our peak. Step switch lunges, hop switch lunges. Big runner's lunge stretch on the floor, hop switch. Again, we literally are only in our hands for a moment as we switch, or we keep one foot down and we step switch into it. Standing, same thing. We can step switch. And if we're hop switching, there's a moment where our feet do not hit that floor on that switch. All right, left hand, left hand. One dumbbell up. Right here, gaze at the hand, up center. Kneeling, gaze up at that hand, up center. Gaze up at that hand. You're gonna feel that stretch, up center. Small move on that floor, because you're not going far, but really effective to hit those side core muscles. All right, hold on to your one dumbbell. You can make it heavier if you want. 45 seconds. Right here, make the switch. Tricep extension. Make the switch. Tricep extension. Standing. Knee. Tricep extension center. Knee. Tricep extension center. If you want to go crazy, try to do the tricep on the balance for your final set. Make it more challenging. Hold that knee up and do your tricep extension on a single leg. and march it out. We're done. Right, left. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take it wide. Wide march. Wide. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. March it in. Narrow. 8, 4, 3, 2. Take it wide. Last set of 8. 4, 3, 2. Hands on the hip and tap and tap. 4, 3, 2. Small squat, feet flat, down and up. 4 more times and calf raises. 4, 3, 2. Heels up, calf raises, up, up, up. 4 more times, last 4, last 3, last 2, and last 1. Arms up, grab that right wrist and pull. Bring it up, grab the left and pull. Bring it up, pull, back of the arm, pushing down low with your knees. Tricep stretch. Other arm. Arms up, down, and interlock behind. Bring those legs together. Open that chest. Reach and interlock if you can. Just reach if you can. Release those fingers. Step back that right foot. Both feet flat. Lift the back heel. Pelvic tilt. Open up that hip flexor. Good. We want to open up the front part of the leg. Then we're going to open up the back. Stay here. Breathe. Open and stretch. Release that hip. Step forward. Sit back. Now we stretch everything in the back side. Feel free to reach, but keep that leg straight, not foot flexed. Rise up. Feet together. Step back the other leg. Both feet flat. Lift the back heel up. Pelvic tilt, open up that hip flexor. Great job, thanks for giving me those few extra minutes to finish our final circuit and head into that stretch, release. I know the next class won't be happy, but that's okay. Like stop my straight leg and reach. Sometimes it happens, it's still my time. And bring it up, step out, inhale up. Exhale, one more time,